What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, Alfonso hooked us up with a cannon for our train, so we were able to safely make it to the Snow Realm. In this episode we're going to explore Anouki Village in hopes of learning the location of the next Locomo. But before we talk to anyone, directly in like the middle of this village, there is another one of these rocket ship rocks, so what do you say we investigate it and learn another song, shall we? Alright, we got orange, yellow, orange, blue. And I guess that's it, so let's try it out with our spirit flute. Alright, there we go. And there it goes, blasting off again, just like Team Rocket. And hey, a cool looking stone chest. But with that, we have learned the Song of Discovery we can play to find hidden objects. Alright, cool. And our first hidden object is inside this chest, so let's open it up and get ourselves a free red potion. And that'll restore 6 hearts. I only think we have 5 right now, so still kind of useful. Anyways, before I forget though, there is one more thing I want to do before we talk to people, and that is get the stamp for this location. So, it's right out in the back towards the right. Aw, doggies! They're so cute! Except they viciously want to kill me! Alright, come on, calm down, man. You forced me to do that, I didn't want a doggy. Anyways, here's our stamp station, so let's just get ourselves a nice stamp for Anouki Village. And bam, there we go. And yes, I am recording this on the same day. Like I said, I'm doing a little bit of bulk recording just because I'm going away soon, so I need to make sure I have videos while I'm gone. But, doggy, seriously, calm down, man. Jeez. Alright, you know what? Let's just go and directly talk to, like, the village elder because I don't want to waste too much time here. I got bigger fish to fry, so what's going on, dude? If you're looking for the honcho of this place, you're staring right at him. What's that? You ain't looking for the village honcho? Hi, honcho. You got a good head on your shoulders, guy. But enough about me. Is there a reason you wanted to talk to me? Well, yes. Was it? You want to go to the snow sanctuary? But the tracks going that way are all gone, guy. Honestly, though, when those tracks disappeared, us Anuki were shocked. Not only were the tracks gone, but monsters started popping up too. We're in a real bind now. There's danger around every corner. You've just gotta help us. Seriously, guy. Please. Sorry about that little outburst. Us Anukis can get a little fiery sometimes. Anyhow, I'm trying to put together a village watch to deal with our problem. I'm thinking pairs of villagers would work best. Safety in numbers, you know? Did you catch all that, green guy? I gotcha. So we don't really have time to yak it up about going to the snow sanctuary. But I might be able to chat more if you'd help this old timer organize some teams. What do you say, pal? Alright, I'm on it. You think you're up to the task, buddy? Yeah, you got a real capable look to ya. Well, do your best, but don't get worked up if the going gets a little tough. See, most of the villagers are a little picky about who they'll partner up with. Pairing them off is gonna be a pain, but I think you got it under control. Talk with folks in town, and come tell me when you found the best pairings. You catch all that, pal? Sure did. You gotta arrange the 6 villagers, including yours truly, into 3 pairs. I'm happy pairing up with any old Anuki, but some villagers are more picky. Talk to the villagers, take note of their preferences, and find good pairs. Right, so we've got another one of these quests, guys. Let's get started, cause this could take a while. We've been given quite a task. Let's start by talking to all the local villagers. So this is very similar to Phantom Hourglass, except instead of finding like the Yook who's disguised as an Anuki, we need to find out which Anuki hate each other and which ones don't. So I guess let's start by talking to this guy in the yellow. So what's up with you? Hey little green guy, I hear you're helping Honcho form monster hunting teams. I pity ya, I really do. See, us Anukis can be pretty particular. Not old Yeko, of course. I'm a real peach. I've just got one tiny preference. And that is, I'm not gonna name any names, but there's one guy in our village I can't stand. He's got wimpy horns and dresses in blue. There's only one Anuki who fits that description, so you should know who he is. You follow me on this? Good. See ya. Alright, so if we look at our map, yeah, obviously this guy in the yellow does not like this guy in the blue, because he's the only blue guy who has wimpy horns, so they would not make a good pair, so that eliminates like one combination right off the bat, but obviously we can't finish it just based on that, so let's keep talking to people, and might as well talk to the wimpy blue guy. Hey pal, I hear you're finding us partners out of the goodness of your heart. Real nice of ya. Maybe I can repay you in kind. No need, dude, don't worry about it. Wow, you really do love doing good just for the love of doing good. That's real big-hearted of ya, guy. But enough small talk. How you doing? Call me Noko. Listen, us Anuki only pair up with folks we find agreeable. Me, my biggest gripe is guys wearing yellow. I mean, blech. As far as I'm concerned, outside of bananas, nothing looks good in yellow. Oh man, I do love a good banana though. Anyways, good talking to you, pal. Alright, so this guy will not team up with anyone wearing yellow, so that does like eliminate 2 more combinations. Let's keep going though, and make sure you remember all this information, because I'm not really marking this down, but let's talk to this guy. You're pairing us up to take out those monsters, yeah? Alright! I, for one, am pumped, and ready to send those jokers running for the hills. You want to know my name, huh? Well, I go by Agent Yellow. I mean, since we're forming elite teams, I figured I needed a code name. Seriously though, my real name is Yefu. Now, let's get down to business, yeah? My partner needs to move freely in the field, so flashy horns are a major no-no. Remember to keep it simple. That rule may save you in the field one day. And no, I don't just say that because I got small horns. Alright, so this guy seems a little self-conscious and will only work with people who have similar horn sizes. But, it's not going to be the guy in blue, so really the only other person that this guy can work with is, the head honcho of this village. So, that's one pair already done for us. Now we just gotta figure out the rest, I suppose. Let's go and talk to this guy then. Hey there, pal. Name's Booloo. Was that? No, not Boo-hoo. Ugh, that gag's as old as the village honcho. So you're the guy making pairs. You must be really bored. I mean, really nice to help us out with this. Just remember this. I can't stand Anukis who grow out their facial hair. They think they're so great. I mean, who do they think they are? Bah. Alright, so this guy only has a problem with facial hair, so... You know what? He would probably be good with this yellow guy, so I'm just gonna mark this down now and connect them. So, that might be wrong, but I guess we'll find out once we talk to this final Anuki. So we'll see what he says, and hopefully we're right. So, what's up with you? Hey guy, the name's Kofu. Good to meet you, pal. So you're the guy putting together pairs for the watch. I can't wait. My thoughts? I won't work with anyone who's got big horns like mine. Mine are the best in the village, maybe even best in the world. So now you know my only request, pal. Find me a good partner, okay? Thanks. Alright, well it appears that I was right then, because the other blue Anuki does have larger horns, so he's only going to work with this other blue Anuki. And with that, I think we've just figured out the perfect pairings for everybody. So let's go and talk to the honcho and get this mess sorted. Hey, it's my guy. Got those patrol teams ready yet? I sure do. Yes, I knew you'd come through for me. Give me the lowdown. Alright, you with you. You with you, and you with you. That good? Yeah, there we go. Booyah, there you go. You know, I think this is gonna work out perfect. I mean, you just backed up what I was already suspecting. I just needed you to double check for me. Right. Just the same, here's a thank you gift. And he gives us just 20 rupees. Thanks a lot, guy. Jeez. Why are you still hanging around here, guy? I thought we were all done. Not yet, dude. Come on. Oh, right. I was so jazzed about getting the teams together, I almost forgot. You were trying to make your way out to the snow sanctuary, weren't you? Indeed. Meeting with Steam, right? Well, it's a pain to get there, but here's the deal. The good news is that the snow sanctuary isn't all that far from here. The bad news is that the only way there is out of commission. Technically speaking, the tunnel that goes there is still intact, but no one used it since that ginormous monster moved in a few years back. See, us Anukis are thinkers, not monster fighters. But I can tell you're cut from a different cloth than us. Sturdier cloth. Sure, the tunnel to the snow sanctuary is scary, but you can handle it. Here's the entrance if you decide to use it. Be careful in there, okay? You're a good guy. I'd hate to see you get hurt. Plus, I'd look like a doof if it got out that I showed you how to get there. Alright, well, we got the info we needed, and we solved the Anuki's problems, so let's get out here. That path that was, like, previously locked to us on the map, I guess now has been unlocked because we talked to the Elder, so let's talk to Zelda and get out of here then. I'm so glad we found out how to get to the Snow Sanctuary. It took quite a bit of work to get that information, but now our course is clear. Are you ready to set out and meet Steam? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's be off then. You got it. So, this should be fun. Apparently there's some ginormous monster waiting for us in a tunnel. Oh boy, can't wait to see what that is, but let's just draw our path and, well, try and make our way over to the Snow Sanctuary as fast as we can. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, the music does change for, like, each of the realms. I do prefer the forest one, but this one, it's not too bad. There's also a black rabbit over there. Like I said, we'll deal with those a little bit later, so I'll just, like, point out any of them that I do spot, but really, once we figure out what they're for, I'll make more of, like, an actual effort at picking them all up. Anyways, though, let's get rid of these boars, because I do not want them ramming my train. They're also, like, really stinking obnoxious. But here we go, guys. Right around this bend is where the tunnel leading to the Snow Sanctuary actually is. So let's head inside and see what big monster it is. And oh my gosh, look at that thing on the ceiling. Hopefully it doesn't notice us. Well, looks like we're not getting that lucky then. Dang it, here we go. So this thing is like a Rocktite, I believe is what it's called. And it's pretty scary. So, what you want to do is wait until its eye appears and then just shoot it with your cannon. That'll hopefully keep it at bay. If you do miss a couple of cannon shots, the thing will be able to reach your train, like, rather quickly. And when that does, it'll, like, smash down on top of you. But don't worry, because it only does, like, 1 heart of damage, so you can take, like, 4 full hits of this thing before getting a game over. But I really wouldn't recommend doing that. Also, I think, not entirely sure, but I think, like, this entire segment is based on, like, how many times you hit his eye, so if you do... Aw, man, we actually got hit. That kind of stinks. But, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure this is based on, like, how much damage you do to him, so... you do have to hit his eye, like, a number of times before you get out of here. I don't think you can sort of just, like, stall and try and tank the damage to get through here. But yeah, there we go. Looks like we have defeated the Rocktite or whatever this thing was called. So, ha, take that, you giant weird crab-looking monster thing. And with that, we can safely make it out of this tunnel and arrive at the Snow Sanctuary, just like that. I mean, it was a little bit scary, but honestly, it wasn't really that bad. I'm glad that we made it, though. Now we just gotta find this next Locomo. What was that thing back there? I've never seen a bug that size. People weren't meant to go there. Let's never go back, Link. You understand, don't you? No going back there, okay? We might have to, Princess, but I think that is a good place to end off this episode. So, if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.